I am coming in hot to filming this after being bathed of all my bad luck and blessed with a shit ton of good luck for the Thai New Year. Monday was Songkran. It is the Thai New Year. It's the coming of the rains. It's when they celebrate the fact that they can turn the tap on and leave it on and keep it running. And Thailand does celebrations really well. They are so playful. It doesn't matter whether you're 2 or 82, this is fun. It's the world's biggest water fight and it is brilliant. We love it. Every time it happens, we want to make sure that we are here for it. And it feels a little bit significant for me, I guess, in that I've been doing this work for a decade and been in the business weeds, in the messy middle of all the various types of businesses that we've had for 2 decades, which always makes me feel old when I say it. And it feels pretty significant for me to have kind of washed clean of what I've been doing over the last couple of years and really step into what's new. And why does that matter? It really matters because what I've proven in the last couple of years is that, yes, we've built some really beautiful, breathable structure that held when I couldn't hold it, when my capacity was significantly less than it normally was. And it really forced me to think far more deeply about what I was saying and how I was saying it and why it really mattered. Coming out of that fog of the last couple of years in November in a real clear way, like I'd had this bouncy period where it was good and then it was bad. It feels like in January, February, March, and even into April of this year, it has been full noise with scissors cutting the hell out of what I've been doing for the last couple of years and getting rid of all the rubbish. And so Songkran came at a really great time where we washed away what I've been working on. We were blessed with paste, which is basically just powder, food colouring, I suspect, on our faces to welcome in the new year. And it just felt so good. So good. Coming into the Thai New Year, that real moment of clarity of letting go of the old stuff and picking up what really matters really came to me this week. The last few months, I've been quieter than normal and I've really been in the work. And I've been building out the framework that you've heard about over the last few episodes and asking myself over and over, is this as complete as I can make it? Is this the most complete picture I know how to offer you? And where I keep coming to is that this is the most complete picture I've seen for women like you, because you deserve the full picture. We've covered so much ground across the last few episodes, and today I want to bring it together for you. Not to summarize it, you're a smart gal, you've heard it all. I just want to give you the frame that holds it all together. We've built out the easeful standard to be the benchmark. It is a standard that we see as the minimum requirement for advice, support, and structure that a woman like you running a real business while raising a real family deserves to have access to. And it's built on those 3 outcomes that must be present all at the same time, not sequentially, simultaneously. Because a woman who has financial returns but no personal capacity has not succeeded. A woman who has capacity but a business entirely dependent on her presence hasn't built strength. All 3 have to be built together. With our generous capacity, you are vibrant and present in all your roles, not optimized, not efficient, present. This is not a productivity goal. This is a life quality requirement. We're beyond talking about time and energy. You want to have capacity that is so generous. You can give it to everything that matters to you. You don't want to skimp in your marriage, in your parenting, in your business, in your community. And that's what generous capacity gives you. Enduring strength. Your business thrives beyond you. not dependent on you showing up every day, not a cage, an independent, resilient structure that generates and delivers without you being in all the room. That structure that breathes with the seasons of your kids, the school terms, your seasons, your chapters in life, your hormones, everything that flows and ebbs and flows for us as women that are raising families. It breathes around you so that you can show up and do the things you love to do in your business, but not have to be there. It becomes a choice. It's a whole different ballgame at that point. Because when the business is independent and resilient without you, you get to come and be part of something that you're really excited about without being chained to it anymore. The third one that we're so obsessed with is rewarding returns. She keeps more of what she earns for her family, her team, and the generations that follow, not just in your family, but in the employees and contractors that you have. This is not about revenue, this is return. The difference between those two words is night and day. This is about you earning based on the value that you bring and the risk that you take. This is about ensuring that you and your family thrive, not just financially, but in every other way that matters. Physically, you've got the time, effort, and energy to go and lift weights with your daughter to show her that we're about being strong, not skinny. You've got money to surprise your hubby with that boat he's been dreaming about. And you've got money to say to your team the development that you need, the support that you need, no matter what's happening for you, whether they're having babies or returning to work after having babies, or they've got sick family members or sick kids, that you can reward them in a way that feels fabulous and feels supportive to them. This is about returns, not about revenue, not about sales. And why does that matter so much? The difference between revenue over return is really the difference between working really hard and being paid properly. Any support, any advice, any course, any training or framework that addresses one of these without the other two is just giving you a partial answer to a whole question. They're not evil, it's not bad intent, it's just an incomplete picture. And you deserve the complete picture. And I want to say it really plainly in simple language. The advice landscape for women running businesses has improved significantly in the last 10 years. There's more of it, it's more accessible, it's more visible. And almost none of it was built with her full operating reality inside the architecture. It was built above that waterline. Tactics, strategies, and systems that work beautifully for someone with one lane and leave us feeling like we're constantly failing at the execution, when the real failure here is in the design of the advice and the support. So we're not failing. The structure just was never designed for us. And that's what this work is for, not to rescue us. You don't need rescuing, not to fix you. Dear God, there's nothing broken. It's to build the structure that's actually worthy of the capacity you've been bringing to this your entire business career. It was never your capacity. It was never your ability to cope that was the problem. In fact, I would almost say that our ability to cope and our ability to carry so much is actually why this hasn't been a complete picture for so long. God, even in perimenopause, like I would describe it as hell on earth now, with the clarity of one day to the next, how bad I had been and then how good I had been with the right support and structure. But had you asked me when I was in it, I would have used words like, I'm just not feeling myself. I'm just not okay. That shows you how much we've been trained to hold the capacity, the stress, the pressure, the pain, the discomfort, something's wrong that we've learned to hold on to and carry it like it's ours. And you're doing that, we're doing that while we're also holding all of that capacity in our businesses, in our families, in our communities for most of you. And so bringing that complete picture matters. Having a complete structure that's worthy of your capacity so that you can make the impact that you really want to make. And bigger than that, the difference that we can make when women like you step up and start building a business in life built for generations that changes how our children see themselves, how our team members see themselves, how our clients and customers, that is huge. I mean, you're even impacting the suppliers that you work with. And I want to make sure that you have got those key outcomes so that you can bring that to the world that you've created. So that's the standard. It's the minimum. And anything less than that is incomplete. Question we got was, when you want to stop being the firefighter, what's the first thing you give up? You're going to hate my answer. You're going to have to give up how much you like being needed everywhere. You're going to have to give up not a task, not even a job, not a whole role. You have to actually give up the identity of the person who's been across everything for the world to be okay. That firefighter positioning, that place that you put yourself where you aren't constantly firefighting, you have to give that up, and that's been your safety for so long. You must give up the belief that you are indispensable to your business and your life. You are failing everyone by staying there now. Now you know you've got a structural risk. That firefighter identity, it totally kept you safe and the business safe when it couldn't run without you. Now you've done the work and you've recognized that you're running around being the firefighter, you've got to give that up. You've got to get to a place where you recognize that being needed isn't a good thing. You want people to want you around, not need you. There's a big difference. I want Scarlett to want to hang out with me at age 13, not need me. I want Johnny to want me to go on date night with him, not need me. And I want my business, my employees, my contractors, my clients to want me there, but not need me. And there is a massive shift in that, because when you stop being needed, when you stop racing in to put the fire out, you're going to take a massive shift. You're going to take a massive step back. And instead of racing around and stomping out the fires, you're going to push pause and you're going to look for whoever the hell you gave the matches to, because that's where the fire's starting. And your job isn't to put it out. Your job is to take the matches of whoever the hell you gave them to in the first place. So you're not going to give up a task or a role or a job. If you don't want to firefight anymore, you're going to give up the belief that you're needed everywhere all the time to make this shit work. And you're going to stop. You're going to take a breath. You're going to look for where that box of matches is. And you'll find very quickly there is a whole lot less fires getting started when they don't have the fire starters. Today, I just want to say thank you so much. Whether you found us at episode 1 or 101, whether you've been here since the beginning or you have just listened to the last series of these in a single week in between sports drop-offs and pickups, you're here. And that's the bit that really matters. The question I want to leave you with today is what we've been building to through this series. Is the support you're currently getting built for all 3 of those outcomes? generous capacity, enduring strength, and rewarding returns all at the same time? If not, you know what to do with that information. Till next time, stay Moxie.